Dear friends, we gather today to commemorate tens of thousands of men, women and children brutally erased. Up until now, all we knew about them was that they were Jews, persecuted simply for being Jewish. But as of today, we know much more. Today we know their given names and the names of the families to which they belonged. Today we also know the year in which each of them was born. This varies greatly. But the year of death has been omitted. This is because we know when these individuals were annihilated, erased from the streets of Vienna, deported to the east, murdered in the ghettos. We know that by 1945, they were all gone. Today, 8 decades after the Shoah, over 64,000 names are engraved in stone. The school children and the mothers and fathers and students, grandparents and infants, their identities are restored, and we are refusing to forget, as we shall never forget. The Chronicle of Austrian Jewry is one of intellectual depth, fine artistry, and academia, journalism, and sports. It was a community which excelled in its contribution to the country and then fully exterminated. The Shoah Names Wall is a powerful memorial to Austrian Jews who perished in the Holocaust, and I commend Austria's leadership and all of the parties involved for making this memorial a reality. It is also another important step by Austria to ensure that both current and future generations preserve the memory and lessons of the Holocaust, lessons which are relevant in light of political and public discourse, especially online, because of a lot of anti-Semitic diatribe that goes on in quarters that we have never seen before. Over the last number of years, and even more so during the COVID pandemic, we have seen online anti-Semitic incitement and conspiracy theories increasingly shift from the fringe towards the mainstream. We have seen that spreading hate does not necessarily detract from the popularity of those who spread it, be they celebrities, online influencers, or social media savvy politicians. And we have seen that again and again, prominent figures who speak up against modern anti-Semitism are abused and attacked. It must be emphasized that this is anti-Semitism, online, in the media, in the public discourse, and it is very, very dangerous. As President of the State of Israel, the nation state of the Jewish people, I have made the global fight against anti-Semitism a top priority. An enormous amount of work must be done to renounce anti-Semitism, be it in the fringe or mainstream public discourse, and to ensure that Jews everywhere are, and especially in Europe, can live proud, open, and secure Jewish lives. I'd like to thank my good friend Dr. Moshe Kantor, President of the European Jewish Congress, for his true leadership in this critical effort. I wish also to congratulate my friend, European Commission Coordinator Katharina von Schnorbein, for receiving a well-deserved award and for an outstanding report which has been submitted recently to the EU. We saw the fruits of your efforts last month in this report. It is a groundbreaking report outlining the strategy for combating anti-Semitism and fostering Jewish life. Austria and its leadership have been a model of a nation committed to both preserving the legacy of the Holocaust, fighting anti-Semitism, and having terrific relations with the State of Israel. Your partnership is ever present and deeply appreciated and respected. Thank you for your support, and thank you to the leaders of the Jewish communities all across Europe as you carry the torch from generation to generation. And I will conclude by a prayer. תהא נשמת קדושי יהודי אוסטריה, צרורה בצרור החיים, לנצח. עם ישראל חי.